Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, the US government requested Kenya to send their troops to Haiti to help restore peace in that country. And Kenya government accepted the US request. And of course, our troops will be in Haiti to do what they've been asked to do. But then look at this. Before you think of even sending your troops in another country to help and restore peace, the fact should be that there should be peace in your country. You should be assured of peace and security in your country. So, what is happening is that while Kenya is sending their troops to Haiti, what is happening in Kenya is that we have bandits, suspected bandits, surrounding a GSU camp in Kenya. So definitely that one tells you that there's not even peace and security in Kenya. Once you attack even a police camp, Kenya is under attack. The country is under attack. So if bandits are attacking a GSU camp, that then tells you that we are under attack. But we have the ability to send our troops to Haiti. And in the news you read, you're told suspected bandits around GSU camp in Kapidasum, that is in Baringo, South constituency, and the area chief, Mr. William Koech, was confirming that there is shootout between the GSU officers and the bandits who are surrounding that institution. Lakini tuko na uwezo wa kufanya nini? Kutuma our security forces to go and restore peace in another country. I don't know how possible this is, and I don't know what kind of picture is coming out. Even those gang in Haiti, when they hear such information coming from Kenya, then you are sending your officers to go and face them. I don't know the perception there, but you can just tell how they view them and how they think, how they will, if it come to now, attacks between those gangs and the Kenya officers. Sasa ikifika hapa, the perception is that you have failed in your own country. Sasa hata wewe kuja kule mahali ambapo hata wewe mwenyewe hauelewi vile kuko, lakini wale ni wenyeji, you're going to fight them. There's huge problem. I'm telling you, there's huge problem, especially if you try to check the history of that country. Then you compare to what Kenya has gone through, the history of our police force is merely day and night. We are continuing with this particular discussion, but just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. The reality is that once it reached a level where bandits gets time to walk near to a GSU camp, then it tells you that they have more intelligence information as far as our security is concerned. So, where was the Kenyan intelligence when these individuals were moving closer to that camp? Is our intelligence compromised? And if it is compromised, then it tells you that it is deep-rooted in that system. And if so, now ulinganishe the decision to send our officers outside to Haiti with a compromised system of intelligence. Are they safe? Are they going to be compromised? Will the same reciprocate where they are heading to? Of course, there will be a possibility of such kind element. It tells you that we are lost and we have problem with our security. How can gangs, bandits, get time to organize? Then you come and surround a camp, a GSU camp. You have surrounded it. It means they want to destroy the camp completely. You kill our officers, then they will get to the armory. They get out with the weapon for the fight. Kama watavamia na wafaulu kwa kiwango ya kuchukua, kama wako na vifaa za vita, tell me, are we safe? It is happening in a country where the government is able to send out our own officers to Haiti. Na ukiangalia hapa Kenya, our officers wamezoea mambo ya G3. Hiyo ndio gani wanatumia G3. Itawezana na wale watu maharamia kule Haiti. Hiyo ni kama ile ilikuwa inatumika kwa Third World War. Is it second, not third? We have never had third. Second World War. Hiyo ndio ilikuwa inatumika. Look at the means of communication. Ukienda kule ni French. Hapa ni Kiswahili na Kiingereza. It means they need time to go and train to learn that means of communication. Once you cannot be in a better position to communicate, it becomes also a hindrance for that mission. Alafu utaniambia wataweza vile wanashindwa hapa Kenya. Just do a comparison. And if you check on Haiti history, they killed their president in 2001. Hawa maharamia. Lakini ukiangalia US and their security, it is very strong. The question is that kwa nini hawa wasitume their own security there? They are begging Kenyan government to send their officers there if it's not a setup. Wako na vifaa bora zaidi ulimwengu. Wako na well-trained officers, more than what we have in Kenya. But why are they begging Kenya to send there? If indeed it is not a setup. This is very terrible. If you check in Haiti, because now that's where we are heading to, and we are comparing with what is happening in Kenya here, more than 10,000 Haitians are displaced. Now they are displaced. They are also depending on the gang leaders to provide them with the food and water. Hiyo mambo ya kurestore peace na urudisha watu wote itawezekana. Mwanzo wametegemea those gangs. Then you are told 80% of Haiti's capital is under the gangs' leadership. It's controlled by gangsters. 80% of the capital. How do you bring this one back to a democratic leadership? Inamaanisha it's not going to be that much easy, and there will be no one willing to allow this to go away, because now the gangs are taking over control of the country. They're taking over leadership, and it's like they are holding to, 80% is almost everything they have at their disposal in their leadership. So, sisi hapa Kenya, just because someone want to offer some money, wanasema close to $100 million. Alafu Wakenya wamejitolea kwenda kule, hapa kwao hakuna amani. Bandits can just attack a camp alafu ikiwa ni mambo ya kujibishana kwa marisasi, na mnasema mnatoka huko nje, mnataka mtoke Kenya muende msaidie kwingine, where gangsters are at a different level, a level that you cannot match with Kenya. They have made more than 5 people, not 500 people have died within 1 month, and 300 people kidnapped. And then we talk about 10,000 people displaced. Alafu hapa Kenya, bandits wako wana attack a GSU camp. Tell me the perception, the kind of confidence these officers will have outside there compared to what is happening here in Kenya. It is terrible. And that is the face of this government. I think the mission in Haiti, it should have been a big no.